Hey there my meaty friends, this is Reed aka CarnivorousChef. Today's video is more of an experiment that I needed to do for myself rather than being a full-on recipe. There is a recipe involved, but here's my attempt to use one cut of meat to make something interesting. Are you ready to see me struggle? Well, here we go. For this recipe, you're going to want to grab about a 2-pound slab of pork belly with the skin on. We want to remove the skin by starting a slice at the corner and pulling back and slicing. There will definitely be some fat and a little meat left on it when you're slicing, but that's fine. We could trim it up later if need be. Once it's off, cut this roughly in half so we can have 2 shells. I'm going to keep one flat and then I'm going to try to round out one, kind of like a tortilla. I'm going to save you the trouble right now and just let you know to keep the flat piece as it is. The rounded tortilla just kind of turned misshapen. Grab a sheet pan and a couple good lengths of foil. Fold the foil in half a couple times, then roll it up so that we can shape our shells. I place this in the oven only to check it out 5 minutes later to see that they just flattened out. So, before putting them in the oven, let's wrap them in twine. I completely wrapped the first one before realizing that my camera battery had died, so now you get to watch me struggle to wrap the second one. If you don't want to watch me struggle, you could check out my other tortilla recipes in the info box above or by way of clicking the link in the description below. I really don't know how to describe how to wrap things in twine, but just know that it's especially hard on something that's so small and doesn't want to be wrapped like that. Place these into a convection oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes or until they're crispy all the way through. Let's finally get to the actual recipe of this video, which is the Carnitas. Grab 1 lime and 2 oranges and cut those in half. Bring these halves over to a baking dish and juice them into it. Feel free to juice them with your hands if you want to feel like a savage. Don't discard those spent rinds because we will also cook these alongside the pork. Into this juice, add the following: a half teaspoon of granulated garlic, a half teaspoon of granulated onion, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Take your pork belly and get the seasoning all over. Wrap this tightly with aluminum foil and place it into an oven that's been set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour and 20 minutes. A knife should easily slide into the meat, which is a great indicator that it's tender. Let's remove the pork belly and slice it. I went with some cubes on half and thinly sliced the other half. In the middle of thinly slicing, I had the idea to roast the cubes some more to have a better texture. So while those are roasting, let's make a quick condiment for our tacos. I took 1 cup of sour cream and all of the roasting juices / fat and combined them. The cold hitting the hot fat made almost a mayonnaise consistency, which is just really nice. I pulled my skin tortillas earlier to let them cool, so let's just get this hard work unsheathed. The flat one is looking nice and about like I expected. The round one is a little stuck and well, at least I have one perfect one. Talk about crunchy. Okay, enough of the long-winded prep, let's make these. This one is obviously simple. Get one of your pork tortillas, place down some meat, and spoon on some of your sour cream. I'm excited to take this first bite, which is for my Patreon community. If you're interested in supporting the channel, this is one of many ways to do so, and the link is in the description. The crunch was unsettling to say the least, and I will also say that this is far from practical. But does it taste good? Yes, it does. Is it impractical? Yes, it is. We can all be a little less impractical by liking this video and subscribing to the channel, though.